Welcome to the MoveQuest 90-Day Elite Challenge. This is your chance to join a global community that's all about moving more, feeling better, and having fun together. No matter your fitness level, you belong here. Every step, every mile, and every workout adds up, and when we all commit together, amazing things happen. So lace up, get ready, and let's make these 90 days a journey we'll never forget. Eligibility and entry requirements. The MoveQuest 90-Day Elite Challenge is open to all current and new members of the MoveQuest community. Each person may only participate once, even if they hold multiple accounts. To enter, participants must complete and submit the official entry form within the designated entry period. The challenge begins on September 20th, 2025 and concludes on January 20th, 2026. All entry forms must be received on or before October 20th, 2025. Late submissions will not be accepted. Challenge completion criteria. To successfully complete the challenge, participants must meet activity goals on at least 90 separate days within the 120-day challenge window. A qualifying day requires all three of the following: at least 15,000 steps, at least 7 miles of distance, at least 1 hour of workout activity. Proof of activity must be submitted to the blockchain using the MoveQuest app. All three requirements must be completed on the same day for it to count. Weekly video submission. Each week, participants must submit a video of at least 20 seconds. These videos may show a workout, progress update, or personal reflections. Progress is self-defined, allowing each individual to highlight goals that matter most to them, community growth, and engagement. Every participant must introduce at least 3 new miners to the MoveQuest community during the challenge. New miners may acquire their own miners or begin with phantom miners. This requirement ensures that the community continues to grow and thrive throughout the challenge period. Health disclaimer: participation in the MoveQuest Elite Challenge is voluntary. All participants should take part according to their personal health and fitness levels. It is important not to push beyond what is safe. Anyone unsure about their ability to join should first consult a qualified medical professional. The health and safety of every participant is the highest priority. The MoveQuest 90-Day Elite Challenge is not a competition against others. It is a personal journey towards self-improvement. By participating, members improve their own health while contributing to a stronger, more supportive community. Weekly encouragement, progress check-ins, and shared stories create lasting positive habits and inspire collective growth, recognition, and rewards. Every participant who starts the Elite Challenge has the ability to finish it. All finishers will earn a digital badge of honor. As recognition of their dedication and commitment, MoveQuest will also provide exclusive finisher swag. Additional rewards, including prizes, gifts, and even crypto, will be distributed throughout the challenge. Some rewards will be announced in advance, while others will be given as surprises to keep motivation high. So are you ready to move with us? Register now using the official Google form, complete your entry before October 20th, and then start tracking your steps, miles, and workouts. Keep submitting your progress, stay consistent, and celebrate the journey with the MoveQuest community. Together we're healthier, stronger, and unstoppable. Join the Elite Challenge today.
All right, all right. Once again, I want to welcome everybody to our Tuesday night MoveQuest call. I hope everybody's been having a wonderful week so far. I want to welcome all of our new community members to the call as well. This is where we come and get updates and information about things that are going on in the MoveQuest community on a weekly basis. Tonight, me and Mr. Hayden are going to carry the call. It's not going to be a long call this evening. Everybody in the community is aware that we have finally gotten the hatcheries up and at least released. There may still be some few lingering things that need to be worked on or what have you. So if you're having any difficulties at this time, just rest assured those things are actually being worked on. I know Waleed, who's our developer, for those of you that are new, and Miss Lynette have been working tirelessly, especially over the last few days, to the point where there's been very, very little sleep. And I know as the evening progressed on, Miss Lynette, had a very excruciating headache. And, as a team, we told her to, go get some rest. Because we need her, in tip-top condition to keep driving the ship and to make sure that all of the updates and things of that nature can be managed in as timely of a fashion as possible. or what have you. So I'm going to, let me see here. 1 second, Mr. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, Hayden, if you have anything short that you want to share, I want to go ahead and highlight here in a minute. Um, the video that I just played for everyone, kind of add some color to that and answer and fill in any gaps that may be there for those individuals that are just now hearing or becoming aware of the 90-day Elite Challenge. But definitely want to give you your opportunity to greet the community this evening and share anything you may want to share at this moment, sir.
Yeah, of course, no, we're just having a good time tonight. In fact, we've been having a good time all day. I don't know about everybody else, but I've been lighting it up since about 5 a.m. this morning. You gotta wake up supercharged. I don't know, you gotta have that attitude of gratitude when it comes to this life. We got so much to be grateful for. Herschel Crow, how you doing tonight, brother?
Oh man, blessed and highly favored. Can't be any more excited than I am right now. Just looking at the groundwork and the pieces of the puzzle, coming together. I understand, sometimes it's hard to see and figure out or what have you, but the foundation's being set, and we're constantly
Yeah.
moving forward with all of the above.
No, I hear that. You know what? It must be the technologist inside me. It must be the recording engineer inside me. It must be the crypto enthusiast inside me. But I know we knew this was going to happen today, and the anticipation was just invigorating. So anyways, like I said, we were at it since 5 a.m. this morning, and it was just a lot of fun to see how things were unfolding. So that being said, I just want to greet everybody tonight. Just say good evening to everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday night MoveQuest community call event. For those of you who don't know, my name is Hayden Andre, your friendly neighborhood digital asset investor. We're just maxing out as we always do, kicking it live right here in 2025. I don't know about everybody else, but this kind of stuff just fires me up. I'm supercharged, energized, extremely excited about success and everything that is coming down the pipelines. Huge congratulations to everyone, the entire MoveQuest Nation, with all the digital assets in the hatcheries, coming out of the hatcheries. You are all the ultimate diamond hands of the community, the official new 1% of society. Watch. It's happening. It's unfolding right in front of us. As you know, victory is reserved for those who are disciplined, strategically patient, and committed to the principles of success and all of that. Like many of you, I personally had a chance to go through the migration from the existing 222-day hatchery to the golden hatchery. For me, the process was fun, exciting, smooth, very, very easy. I don't know, it just brings me back to the days when we were like evolving the Lennies in the original days when we launched the Avalanche blockchain last year around this time. That's right, we're still in celebration mode, and this is actually a beautiful way to celebrate because it really is reminiscent of that. So massive shout outs to the light paper lioness. I know she's not here tonight, but we appreciate her, Miss Lynette Arton, for her dedication, her commitment to this project, and also the real top G, Mr. Waleed, the dev, for his mad skills on the code. Both of them put in some amazing work to complete everything that we're experiencing right now. And this hatchery is a very, very, very important piece for the MoveQuest ecosystem. This project is already designed. Is designed brilliantly. But all of these little pieces that are being added, and they're just incredible enhancements to what is already incredible. Just for the new people, the main thing will always be the main thing. You literally have the ability to utilize something that every one of us have access to, the ability to move. Super grateful about that. To harness your movement with this brilliant blockchain technology and create a stream of income that you have full control over. There is no service or product to sell here. There's no team building or recruiting. All you have to do is focus on your own ability to move in a healthy manner throughout your day. And you've created a stream of income that you have full control over for the rest of your life. Just a quick reminder, as I always say, the reminder benefits the believers and the entrepreneurs. We are days away from the fourth quarter of 2025. Now is an amazing time to begin, modify, and set new goals that you'd like to achieve in 2026. Goals that you ultimately want to have as your life experience. Do not underestimate the power of the subconscious mind. Write out your goals. Create powerful affirmations. Install the personalized upgrade to your own mind. Unleash the creative side of you and design a vision. Design a vision board, actually. Design a vision board of your ideal life. Watch, your subconscious mind will be like a heat seeking missile. And when it comes to goal achievement, it'll just unfold in front of your eyes. Herschel, back over to you for now. I'm going to be with you side by side throughout this call. We got so much that we can be excited about and share in a dynamic way. Success is in the air, brother. But before I say this, please, every single one of you, please, 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 please prioritize safety, security, and best practices. Double check all your transactions and do not share your wallet security details with anyone. Herschel, for now, back over to you.
All right, I appreciate it, Hayden. Always, some good words of encouragement and just personal development and outlook across the board. We appreciate that. As I stated in the beginning, I personally, and I apologize for this in advance, I personally have not spent a lot of time today going through the hatchery. One of myself, I've been actually tasked with doing some other things. So since this morning when it launched, I have not personally been back there to learn all of the nuances and things like that are associated. I will dig into that tonight so that I can be fully abreast of where we are, what, if anything, still needs to take place, or what have you, and we'll get updates out to the community on what that looks like, as well as make sure that we have some visuals, some how-to visuals that explain what's happening and how to move forward, and let everybody know explicitly what their actions actually are, or whatever as it pertains to that. I wish I knew more. I wish I could share more. I do know some people have been able to, go back there and perform some transactions or what have you. Just don't know exactly to what extent.
One
So
thing that we can do, Herschel, we can at least give them just a little bit of highlight.
okay.
So one thing everybody needs to make sure that they do, if they're gonna do some movement with regards to the hatchery, they've got to start from the decentralized wallet. So you got to start from your MetaMask wallet. A lot of people are making the error and they're finding themselves stuck because they don't know where to find any of this in their app. You're not going to be able to go to the app and do anything with the hatchery. The app is read only. So you got to start from your MetaMask wallet, tap on the browser, and then go to www.movequest.com. Connect your wallet and connect to the Web3. You're going to see all the details of the hatchery. The hatchery icon is the cube on the left menu. So you'll tap on the cube. And the very first thing that you're going to have to do, in fact, everybody can do this, regardless of whether your hatchery 222 days is complete or not. Because a lot of people still have 10 days, 30 days, 50 days. I got one card that's 78 days away. So it doesn't matter how long away it is from completing the incubation. You can do step number one, which is import. You've got to import your hatchery into the new hatchery, which is just one step. You'll likely see import. Just tap on it. A confirmation screen will come up so you can confirm the blockchain transaction. There are a tiny, tiny bit of gas fees associated with that, maybe about 20 cents. And once you confirm that, it'll say import successful. You might have to confirm twice actually, because I think there may be two little transactions involved with that import. But once you tap it twice, you'll see on the card imported. And that means it's imported because before that you probably won't even see the remaining days, like all the details that you used to see before, you won't see that. It'll be it'll be blank, it'll be non-existent, right? And that's just a display issue, right? So when you import it, all the details will be there in the new version of the hatchery, but it'll still say, 10 days remaining or 20 days or like mine, 78 days remaining still, right? So at that point in time, for those of you who have the ability, because your 222 days is ready to go, you can take the next steps. You've got a few options. Now, I can only speak to the golden hatchery. The golden hatchery, I can speak to that, but I think when you see the card, you'll likely see three options. You'll see merge as one option, you'll see migrate as another option, and you'll see claim. So when I think the one that we're focusing on obviously is migrate, which is the second option. Migrating the hatchery details to the golden hatchery. And when you go to migrate, the first option merge has a box next to it. Okay, now this is in the lower part of the card. It's a bright circle, and in the lower part of the card, you'll see the three options. Merge is one, there'll be a box next to it. We weren't focusing on that one. But migrate is the second one, and there will be four choices there: tier one, tier two, tier three, and tier four. Like tiny little pills. They look like tiny little tablets, right? But it says tier one, tier two, tier three, tier four. And that's for migrate. Again, we focused on tier number four because it's 210 days and you're getting the highest amount of juicy reward for submitting your proof of physical activity on a daily basis. Not only are you being rewarded for your physical activity directly to your wallet, but you're also being rewarded for this healthy behavior of holding onto the token in the hatchery. So you're getting additional rewards, and it's very high in tier four. So we selected tier four, obviously, and you got to confirm that transaction. You got to likely confirm it twice, and it goes through smooth. It is so fun. I don't know. Again, it might be just the crypto enthusiast or the technologist in me, but I just love this stuff. Yeah, I think that Waleed and Ali did an amazing job with the design and the interface. It looks good. It feels good. It's awesome to see things happen. And I know this is just the beginning. It's going to get brighter and brighter and better and better and cooler and cooler. And we are just going to be rocking the world with the standard, the highest of standards in crypto, blockchain, and and everything else that is at that level on the world stage. So that being said, we didn't really claim because we weren't coming out of that hatchery. We're making these tokens go to work. But for those of you who do need access to your digital assets, again, that's the beauty of decentralized crypto. This is all 100% in your control. You don't have to ask permission to withdraw these assets. You can tap on that claim button, confirm the transaction. Those juicy tokens will go right into your MetaMask wallet, and you can cash in at the price that you feel is okay for you. For most of us, we are actually we know that this is only a temporary moment in time, and we're likely holding out for a lot juicier value than what we're seeing right now. So that being said, Herschel, back over to you.
All right. Thank you, sir. So like I said, we'll have more details if there's any lingering questions or anyone having any issues or any of those type of things, as well as for those of you that have the luxury of time and availability to, contact support directly for any, major issues. Please feel free to do so. But the good thing about it is, as they used to say in the country where I grew up. Meaning small town, peace be still. So if you're in doubt of anything, just do nothing until you have complete clarity, because the one thing we don't want to do is want to go into the hatchery and click the wrong button or claim, because you will not be able to change your mind to go directly back into the hatchery. You will be forced to have to go through a nesting period before you can have the option to go back into the hatchery at that time. So, the other thing I wanted to kind of highlight tonight, again, at the beginning of the call, I shared a brief video of a challenge. We're calling it the MoveQuest Elite 90-Day Challenge that those of you that were on Saturday's call, we officially launched at that time. Just to highlight a few things for those of you that, just hearing about this for the very first time. One of the things about the MoveQuest community that, I definitely feel has been, absent to this point is something that's already really built into the MoveQuest roadmap, and that is challenges, where within the platform in and of itself, it is being designed where in an automated fashion, each and every one of us will have the ability to go in and create our own challenge. And then we can promote that challenge to whomever we would like, to the community at large, to our friends, our family, coworkers, churches, other civic organizations, and things of that nature to, to do whatever it is you really want to do, whether it be to raise money, whether it be just for fun, for competition and prizes. Each individual will be able to leverage the platform for whatever purpose they so choose. While we're now rounding out this part of the roadmap and getting to the point where the developers are going to start focusing on bringing that to fruition on the platform, I really wanted to start giving everybody an opportunity to wrap their head around what's possible. Now, I'm not some professional promoter or planner or, challenge giver or whatever the case is. But at the same time, I do know and I do believe in the power of community. And when you have people with a common goal working together and supporting one another, that it can be something that's extremely powerful. And I really believe that that's something with this community that we can stand more of, which I also believe can be infectious and drive and pull more people into our ecosystem. So this 90-day challenge is not a competition amongst each other. What it is, in my view, it's a competition within yourself to make a commitment for yourself to be better, to get better. And that can come in a multitude of ways. Naturally, we're focused on fitness and our overall health and well-being, but it's been, interesting, refreshing, encouraging, and many other adjectives that I can share, to be able to read some of the goals and objectives of the people that have chosen to move forward with the challenge so far. Right now, we have about 65 people within the community that have accepted the challenge and are moving forward. And surprisingly, everything wasn't, and it's okay if it is fitness related, but one of the components of the challenge is the physical aspect, which is 15,000 steps per day, 7 miles, and a 1-hour workout, which is basically only one mile more than maxing out in the normal system and 3,000 more steps. Just causing people to just step it up just a little bit beyond the max of the platform in and of itself. The challenge has already begun on September the 20th. But we're calling it a 90-day challenge, but we're running it to January the 20th. Because we wanted to make sure we have enough time for individuals that want to participate to get started. If they want to share with other people, friends and family, there's time, it's not like they missed out on anything because the 90-day entry is already passed. So we got a 30-day window basically for people to say, you know what, I'm in. But the benefit to those individuals that get started sooner versus later is that the challenge is going to record you meeting the physical criteria for 90 days. So if you're a planner and you're a person that says, okay, I need to have some rest days, I need to have some breaks, the faster you get started, you can actually calculate your breaks or your days off or put a regimen together for yourself to make it not maybe feel as aggressive as it will be for that person that comes in and signs up on October the 20th that would like to still be able to complete the challenge. Now they're 90 days straight. So just keep that in mind for any individuals that decide they may want to, join and make a run for it for real, then that's something to actually consider. So it's not a competition that there's going to be a grand prize winner on an individual basis, but it's more so each individual completing the challenge to fall into that classification that we're calling it. We can call ourselves whatever we want to call ourselves, right? We're going to call ourselves MoveQuest Elite if we complete all the steps of the challenge. So the physical aspects is one. And then two, on a weekly basis, this is where we get into the accountability. On a weekly basis, it will be required to submit at least a 20-second video, either showing you working out, whether it's walking, lifting weights, dancing, yoga, doesn't matter, whatever, cutting the grass, whatever your workout is, recording that activity and sharing it with the community. I'll give you everyone more updates on what that process is going to look like momentarily. And submitting that does several things. One, it allows, again, that level of accountability, number one. Then number two, it'd be kind of hard for me to ask everybody how much you weigh, how much weight, all that kind of stuff or whatever. It'd be some people that would kind of, shy away if they had to give up all of that personal information. But what I can say is, if not just me, but if the community is able to see these transformations that I believe can actually happen for those that are actually committed or what have you, some of those things will be rewarded along the way. There will be a multitude of gifts and prizes for some things that are known and some things that are unknown, so that there will not be an unfair advantage. It's truly going to be set your goals, lock in, and let's work together to support one another as we go throughout the next 117 days or however many days that is left in the challenge right now, or what have you. So when you're going through and you're setting your goals, set something that you really feel would be challenging for you, not just something that's, easily obtainable beyond, getting your steps in and shooting a video. Reach for something, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to lower my blood pressure, whether it's to, you can eat right during that process along with the exercise. It could be that, during this time period, I'm going to get my husband or my wife or my brother or my sister or my grandmother or whoever it is to walk with me, even if it's only a half a mile, 3 of those days out of the week or whatever your goal is for you, because everybody is different and everybody's looking to achieve different things in different ways. But set that goal and let's see if you can meet that, which is the reason why it's a part of the entry or registration into the challenge, not for me, But for you to have it recorded of what you're telling yourself you're going to do and try to hold yourself accountable as an individual for accomplishing that very thing. So that's the aim of what this challenge is all about. And which was somewhat of a surprise on Saturday's call. Lynette extended also, in addition to all the prizes and gifts that were already going to be provided, for every 100 people that join the challenge, she's actually going to, MoveQuest Direct is going to kick in an additional $5,000 to put towards gifts and prizes or what have you. So the larger we make this, the more opportunity it is for more people to actually receive some nice gifts, rewards, and recognition throughout the process. So we talked about the physical activity, the steps, distance, and a 1 hour workout. Then we have the video once a week during that process, during the challenge. And then thirdly, during that 90-day period, or for those that start early, that 120-day period, bringing awareness of what MoveQuest is to 3 people that actually sign up and start mining, whether they purchase a miner or whether they just lock in and get the phantom miners, even if it's only one. But expose someone, and don't just do it. I mean, there's no way I can tell. So it's an honor system when it comes to this. We can check and see whether or not you've signed someone up, but actually work towards helping bringing value to the ecosystem by legitimately working to go and share this with some friends, family, or associates that could benefit or that would like to be a part of what we're trying to build over here and the community that I'm hoping this becomes so exciting that I'm already planning, or not even me, you are planning the next challenge or challenges, and we grow this community that way as well. It's not this, the value of MQT is not linear, it's dynamic. It can come in so many different ways, and there's so many bright people that are under the sound of my voice right now, and as well as those that aren't here with us this evening, that have so many great ideas. I've heard many of them, but it is difficult for a handful of people to actually bring all of those things to fruition at the same time. But the more of us that are engaging in and taking it upon ourselves to actually say, you know what, I'm going to do my part to help this community. It is a community-driven project. Lynette, Waleed, development team, they created it. We drive it. So when we're asking, when is the value of the token going up? What have you done to help it go up? That's the question. And the more of us that are doing that on a consistent basis, it's not about selling anything. It's about sharing and creating an environment that people want to be in. We're no longer selling MoveQuest. We're sharing a community. We're no longer selling an opportunity. We're attracting people to a lifestyle that happens to have value in more ways than one. So the physical activity, weekly submission of a video showing your physical, you working out, or it can actually be a testimonial or a report of your progress toward, or your progression toward reaching your goal. It's okay if we hear about a setback. It's okay if we hear about your accomplishments. It's okay if there hasn't been a change. But these are the things that the community can then help and support you with. as we move forward. And it will also create other ideas for other people to create things or challenges. And then people can start aligning with the things that they would like to do, can do, and enjoy, and start building upon that. And so that's the majority of what I wanted to share as far as the challenge was concerned. In order to join the challenge, I know that there has been, because on Saturday we wanted to get it out and didn't want to delay it any longer. There has been a Google form that has been going around, which is fine, but that is also linked to the official challenge website. So the 90-day Elite Challenge can be found directly by going to MoveQuest challenges with an S.com. And when you get there, in the top right-hand corner, it says accept the challenge, register now. The overview that you heard earlier is right below there, where it explains the rules and everything for you. Some of you may, and I'm hoping that if you're sharing this with someone at this stage of the game, you're able to assist them in getting set up with an account, or at least the phantoms or whatever it is, to start mining. So they will still need to download, have a MetaMask wallet. They still need to go and set up an account, everything with MoveQuest. It's a lot easier with the phantoms now, just to get a person started. But if a person wants to come in, preferably unlock a few docking slots, even if it's just one, preferably 10 or whatever, so that they can really see some benefit from mining. But anywhere in between, doesn't matter. We just want them to be a part of what we're doing. If you can help them and assist them in getting set up, or at least set up to the point that you are comfortable and that you do know how to do, and then either, go to the person that shared it with you or someone else in the community that you know, not from any random Discord direct messages or whatever. Please don't do that. Otherwise, you can get with support that can offer assistance, or there may be a messaging board. As a matter of fact, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the site, if there's attention or assistance needed, you can send an email or a message through there, and someone will get back with you to try and schedule to provide you some assistance as well. Outside of that, these other links, as time progresses, I will try to get some videos on here that will help walk people through that part of the process, to be an aid, a guide for them if they need to be, if they just randomly fall here some kind of way, but a guide for you if you need that as a resource to assist them, or what have you. Direct link that will take them directly to MoveQuest, where they can click and go, straight to the site from here. But outside of that, I mean, I'm just excited. I'm already getting videos that people want to have uploaded and so forth. Within the next 48 hours, because we're still within the first week, within the next 48 hours, I will have instructions for everyone that's participating or that would like to participate on how and where to upload their videos, because they're going to all be in one spot for all of us to be able to go see, follow individual journeys, provide support and encouragement along the way for those that are actually participating, and hopefully to encourage some of those individuals that have not yet chosen to participate to elect to do so while we're still in the registration period. Now, I'm not going to call this individual's name as we get ready to round out this call for the evening, but I'm going to, and before I forget, because I know this will come up, and I'm going to take full blame and responsibility at this particular point for anyone that has not yet received their giveaways. They are all physically here, and I will be working from tonight till tomorrow afternoon to make sure that I have personally communicated with each and every one of you to make sure to let you know that your gift or your prize has been shipped. And I'm re-verifying some of that information. So at this point, I don't necessarily need anyone that has already sent me their information. I have it. I know some of you send it on Facebook, some of you send it on Telegram, some of you send it on WhatsApp, some of you send it on email, some of you send it in the Zoom. So I got all that compiled or what have you. If I'm missing anything, I will go on a hunt and I will find you or what have you. But these gifts, everything is going out. That is my fault. It has been extremely busy the last 2 weeks or what have you. But we getting there and we moving, we pushing this thing forward. But before we get off this evening, I want to give an award, and I made this decision before we launched everything on Saturday. I'm not going to call this person's name because I have not spoken with them and they're in a different country. So I'm going to have to communicate with them. So I'm not going to put their business out there in the street at this stage. But what I will say is, and I'm going over here so I can read it or at least kind of give you the gist of what it was. But it was one of those deals where I told myself the first people that came in before Tuesday, I wanted to do a giveaway. This giveaway is going to be $100 worth of MQT. And I will be sending it to his wallet once I communicate directly with him. But it is for the best personal goal. I'm going to paraphrase some of this just because someone may know him and I don't want, without me having spoken with him or her. I don't want to put their business in the street like that. But this person is recovering from a major spinal injury. And they have been participating with MoveQuest, not just walking, but doing yoga and other things, trying to strengthen themselves and recover. And they want to, I'm not going to say what it is, but let's just say they want to teach or become an instructor in the fitness realm. But they don't or haven't, they're extremely shy and don't like or want to be on camera. And part of what they're saying they want from the challenge is not just the physical aspects, but by the mere fact that they were apprehensive to begin with, but by the mere fact that they know that they ultimately want to be this type of instructor that they want to be. And that's going to require them to be on video and in front of other people, that they're going to use this challenge to attack that fear and improve themselves so that they can be more comfortable, not just physically, but mentally as well, in chasing the things that they actually want to do so that they can truly be good at it and not be scared in the process. So if that person gives me permission to share more on that later, I will do just that. Or what have you, but that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. We all have the power to truly, truly have an impact, and you never know who, what, or how that is actually going to take place, or what have you. You just never know. So be yourself, be the best you can be for yourself, and everything else will fall into place, especially if you're thinking of others in the process. So, Mr. Hayden, do you have anything else that you would like to share this evening? I know we have a lot of questions, but it's going to be very difficult for me to go through those this evening or what have you. So that's the nuts and bolts. There'll be much, much more coming out, and you'll be seeing things very consistently, especially once I provide you with the site and everything that the videos and so forth are going to be going up on. That's going to be like the hub, if you will, for information and communication on the challenge on an ongoing basis. But again, you can access it, learn more, get information, get your questions answered about the challenge specifically at MoveQuestChallenges with an S.com. Anything else from you, Hayden? Otherwise, we'll go ahead and close it out for this evening, sir.
Well, I really want to commend you on the efforts that you're making to create this challenge. And I think it is the first of many challenges to come. And I think that it really speaks volumes, the benefit and the value of leading by example. This is a decentralized platform, and it really does mean that everyone has the ability to apply themselves, apply their skill sets to take this project to the next level. You mentioned so many beautiful points in your discussion just now. But yeah, it really is all up to us. The rate at which this project expands is all inside our hands. We got to be the change that we want to see in our portfolio. We got to be the change that we want to see in the market value of MQT. We got to be the change that we want to see in our own lives. And sometimes we got to take ownership for that. Too many times people are looking at external ways that something can take place so that it could benefit them in their life. But sometimes you got to turn inwards and you got to look within to make those changes that are going to really be impactful in your life and everybody else around you. So, one thing that I want to bring to light, I'm just going to share my screen really quickly because sometimes, it's good to have some visuals with a conversation. Um, there is a really, really, really powerful component of our project, and it's called the Phantom. The Phantoms are an amazing enhancement. It is an absolute game changer when it comes to sharing this platform with people because it really destroys all excuses. I always say that the Phantom has many names, and one of them is the excuse eliminator. Sometimes some people do love the concept of move to earn. They'd never seen it before. They didn't know it was possible that you can actually utilize crypto and blockchain technology and healthy physical activity with a device that we already have access to. Apps already on the phone calculating physical data that you're not benefiting from, but now you can, right? So some people, it's just knowing about that is mind blowing. But now taking the next step, maybe the timing was hard, and people are having some financial challenges. Well, the cool thing about this project is it is super inclusive, very inclusive. The fitness requirements are very low and achievable. They help you to strive towards activity that is very healthy for you. So yeah, it does take effort to get to those maximums, but it's not too far beyond what is, like unreachable. It's achievable as long as you're intentional. And from a financial perspective, everyone everywhere in the world is facing certain challenges. Even the ultra wealthy is not having a smooth ride in this life. Trust me on that. Everyone has challenges. And some people, finances are a challenge. And the phantoms really eliminate that. You can get started to the process of wealth creation without any cost whatsoever because this is technology. And as long as you can use apply some creativity and imagination, which is what the brilliant developers did, they created a way that people can test drive the technology, figure out how the app works, learn how to fit this in your schedule and maximize your healthy physical activity on a regular basis and see for yourself. Put the system to a challenge and see how real it is. The Phantom, you can mine with it for 90 days straight, and it will disappear after 90 days. And that is more than sufficient time for you to build up a very healthy portfolio of MQT. And you can utilize those digital assets to help you get full power miners after these digital assets disappear. Because it's really just to be able to access the platform in a time that you might be on a tight budget, finances might be a challenge. However, you can get started and you can utilize your assets to get started in a bigger way after that. So my sincere advice is reach out and share this open door opportunity for everyone. But for those of you who have deeper pockets, I personally wouldn't mess around with the phantoms because the phantoms, they're gonna disappear. They are virtual. They're gonna disappear after 90 days. My sincere advice is take a look at the promotion that we are running right now. There is some incredible value happening here. You can receive $3,240 worth of digital assets for only $720 because simply because we are experiencing a 1 year anniversary. We are celebrating 1 year right now. Last year, this time, we launched on the Avalanche blockchain. Several weeks ago, there were over $40 million worth of giveaways that took place to the existing community. And that's simply because we wanted to launch this for the new community and we wanted it to be fair for existing communities. That's to show you how much value this is. That if we just launched this by itself, there would be some people unhappy because there are people in our community who spent a lot of money to have what you're looking at on the screen right now. So there were a lot of promotional giveaways in aligned with this 1 year anniversary so that we can open the door to this specific this specific offer for those who are new and just getting started and even existing people. You can get another set. Nothing is holding you back from having multiple sets in this project. So $3,240 worth of value for only $720. And the reason why it's so important to take advantage of this and not waste time with the phantoms, for those of you who have deeper pockets and serious about wealth creation, the phantoms, you can have access to them for 90 days. But 90 days from now, when the phantoms disappear, this offer may vanish as well. It may be long gone because this is a temporary offer simply because we are celebrating 1 year anniversary. There is no deadline right now, but that also means that there's no guarantee it's going to be around when the phantoms disappear. Okay, the phantoms will give you up to 900% mining power. The phantoms are giving you 900% mining power, which is pretty good. But right now in this ecosystem, you have an opportunity to mine the most amount of MQT possible. So my sincere advice is mine with double the value with digital assets that you have full control over. They are owned by you. And for some of you who've been around for a while, this information is for you. These assets may seem like, $100 asset, $700 worth. This is actually $1,800 worth of assets with a 3,240 overall value because you're getting dock slots unlocked and all of that kind of stuff. But there will come a day where the value of these assets begin to increase. Today, these assets may be valued at $3,240. However, this system is designed in a certain way that these assets are also going to increase in value significantly. So what you're looking at is a very special offer, unique because the project is so early. You are literally among the early adopters, something that is very rare. And most people say, "Oh, I wish I was there when, cell phone technologies was first introduced. For sure, I would have invested. I wish I was able to when Google first launched, or Amazon, or social media, and all of this stuff. I wish I was there when BTC, I wish I was in a position to buy some Bitcoin." Everybody says, "I wish I woulda, coulda," all that kind of stuff. But you're here right now. The past is gone. It's gone. It's only a memory, something that exists in the mind only by thinking about it. The future isn't even set. The only thing you have is right now. So my sincere advice is take action on this right now while it lasts. It's an incredible offer. The phantoms will disappear in 90 days, and this may vanish way before that. So don't miss this incredible opportunity. Herschel Crow, back over to you.
All right. Definitely want to thank everyone for coming out this evening and just sharing a little bit of your time with us. Hope that, some small piece of information was shared that, helped answer a question or fill a void at this particular time. But we're going to go ahead and close it out for today. And
one last thing, Mr. Herschel Crow. One last thing. I almost forgot. My sincere apologies. For those of you who are actually sharing information with people, one little bit of advice. Sometimes you're never a prophet in your own land. Sometimes you're never a prophet in your own land, so it's always good to invite people to take a look at the project from different angles. We have amazing social media handles, so check out the X channel, check out the Facebook channel, the YouTube channel. Be open to sharing information with people, but also invite them to our live events on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock sharp. Those of you who know about these events, they're a great space for people to learn and hear some exciting information about MoveQuest. They're ideal for people who are new to the information. It is a first look type of, actually a second exposure, but is great as a first look as well. But we invite you to invite others to hang out at those events Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Check out the social media handles for the actual link for those events, but invite to them. They're a great space for people to learn more about MoveQuest. Oops, you're on mute.
I guess that would help, huh? All right. So that's all for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we appreciate your time, energy. Keep stepping, keep moving forward, and join that challenge. Let's get it. Till next time.
Yeah, this keep below Betty. Earn MQT every stride. Build your bag, don't let it slide. Step by step, I'm stacking gold. Every mile a story told. Feet on fire, hearts unfold. Run it up, chase the dream. Coins and sweat, a winning team. Move to earn, move to live. MoveQuest shows what life can give. Earn MQT every stride. Build your bag, don't let it slide. Move to earn, move to live. MoveQuest shows what life can give. Earn MQT every stride. Build your bag, don't let it slide. Every step's a fortune chase. Huddle strong, keep up the pace. Freedom's written in this race. I know your coins, hold your ground. Watch the value spin around. Financial freedom feels so sweet. One more step